Good evening, folks, I'm Murtiwari and welcome back to another episode of Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom. And the last time we played, we kinda got all the evidence we should have gotten. We fought the big guy up there, and it's time to go back to Goldpaw and face Pugnacia with the crimes he's guilty of. So, I'm gonna be doing like this, quick travel. Goldpaw. Let's go to Fortune Square. Yes. And see what we will be doing up there. So, Fortune Square. I need to go talk to the Goldpaw guy, I guess. The Goldpaw. To Pugnacia's. Here we are. Knock knock. And I have to do it all on my own? He will throw me in jail. Ah, you again. And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pugnacia's, you have deceived Niall and your own people, the very people you're supposed to serve. More wild accusations, and where is your proof, huh? Did you find evidence of trickery? Some ingenious hidden device somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're onto you. Why not drop the act? I have the impression that he's innocent. It's the guy with the red mask doing everything. There is no act to drop. I am innocent, as the Mistress of Fortune herself will attest. Will she now, huh? That's not such a bad idea. I hear she's the one who passes a judgment on legal matters around here. How does a trial sound?
Indeed.
It sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Yes, this is the way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political or otherwise, are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. And as ruler of this great nation, I am more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that if I'm found innocent, I shall treat your attempts at sedition with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? Aye. Then we will begin the preparation right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. I'm pretty sure it's the guy with the red mask doing all the stuff. Alright, time for the main event. I leave this to you, if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
Sure, I was hoping you'd say that. Head to Fortune Square for the trial by fortune. Here we are, trial by fortune. The preparations are complete. The trial can get underway as soon as you have confirmed that you are ready. Well, shall we begin? Yeah, begin. Very well. If you would please take your places. I hereby convene the trial of fortune of Master Pugnacia's Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over his hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you will forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in this most unfamiliar role. A trial is underway, and with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less. What in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnacia's Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, especially the knowing deception of his people. That was the missus. If the prosecution would like to begin by making its case, I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacia did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. Further, I will show that the distributed devices among his accomplices which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chicanery among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is preposterous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind, and to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you will permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my proof. Roland offers up a set of signed instructions as proof. But what is the meaning of this? I think you know very well, after all, this document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of manipulable dice, clearly signed by Master Pugnacia. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense?
No.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of this shameless act. I have never seen this document of my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as the undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpaw just how badly they've been misled.
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken.
Ow. Righto, Your Majesty.
Ha! No!
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacia knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
But this is... By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacia deliberately kept the taxes high and stole Niall's furs from him, and all using this horrible trick. Master Pugnacia... Can this really be true? Cheat! Deceiver! Shame on you! You are the Grand High Ruler. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? All that I did for Goldpaw. What's happening? I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with these people is weakening. Soon it will be time.
What's that?
Oh,
It's
the other Kingmaker.
Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
Wait!
What the heck is happening? Come on, Lofty, your turn. Longfang, Butcher, Baker, Kingmaker. Uh-oh. He scared me at Butcher.
Huh?
Where are we?
Flip!
It's an interdimensional dimension. Ain't it? And if you don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom.
What?
What? Then we have to stop Longfang?
You went wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back in old Barty, shall we? Yeah, just surely. That there ain't just a Kingmaker, it's a Kingmaker gone doolally. A blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. He's lost his marbles and it, which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. And what happens to the power he can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the places where it comes flying out are exactly the places to run up. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper. So, there where he's leaking energy is the place I should be hitting him. Oh, and don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. Thanks to your bond with yours truly, you'll be able to spot them no problem. Okay, big fight ahead.
Here goes nothing.
Realmwreckers are kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright, glowing bursts. The points from which this energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attack, so if you can focus your assaults on them, you'll deal a lot more damage. Okay. But I do not want this to happen. Aha. Can I switch you? I can't. X? No? No. That's not what I wanted. G, H, H. Escape? No. R, T. No.
I'm counting on you!
I want to kind of switch characters. Highmakers. Highmakers are mysterious enemies that have absorbed the power of Kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weakness when enough of them gather together. They burn from items into which Kingmaker has installed this power, so if you smash up anything a Kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle... Oh crap. Come on! So I smash up things, you guys kill... Big one? Yeah, there it is,
I need your help! Take that!
Yeah, I'm getting hit too, my friend. He's level 24, I'm like level 18 or something. No, you need to break the things they drop. Wait, it was E key, right? Oh crap, I need to get into the circle. Wait. There's one more up here. No, get in there, in the circle, yeah.
I'm counting on you! you.
Yes, I am.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Get out. I should have evaded. Heal. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, come on, come on, come on.
I'm counting on you. I need your help.
What's he doing? It's a fireproof barrier. So I can stay in here? Yeah. Should be able to stay in there. I need to go into that barrier, yeah. No, he's down, Head. Get back into the... No, get back in here, yes. Yeah, Higglies.
I'm counting on you.
Get back into the barrier. No, in the barrier. Yeah, it's not an easy fight. Let me tell you that.
I need your help.
Oh, there he is. Oh, go to the... Crap. I need to get into that thingy.
I'm counting on you.
Yes. So wait until his back. Oh crap! They are hurt. He needs to eat some stuff. He stirs this one and use one on her. There, and maybe a little one. Ah, it's fine. Oh.
I need your help.
Ah crap, just too late. Oh, he's down. There, his feet. I should stay in the circle, but then I cannot hit him. No, crap. Oh yeah, hit him. Ah, done, too late.
It was it! Quick!
No, oh John. Done. Hit.
I need your help.
No, T. There. Stay inside. Oh yeah, I can hit him.
counting on you.
Oh man, it's close. It's very close.
I need your help.
We got him, we got him. I think we got him. We did it. We did it. And I didn't even die. It's good that I remembered to use the potions actually, because otherwise I would have been dead. This here is the square, ain't it? Pew, we're back. I suppose that means Longleaf really has calmed down for now at least. I guess we'd better tie up some loose ends, huh? See, he doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue of what has happened. I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. This weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who was he? The one who stole your king's bond? He came to me some months ago. He promised secret knowledge of ways in which our nation might be made yet greater, and in return he sought a high office. It was he who suggested that the Dines be manipulated, who gave me the means by which it might be done. When did I fall under his spell, and how could I have allowed such a thing to happen? We managed to calm your kingmaker down, but without your king's bond, will things be okay here? You have bought us a little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in time he will reawaken, and in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy your kingdom once again. But why? Curse this Kalki pate. There ain't a jot of rhyme or reason to such a wanton savagery. Man, he talks strangely. Not now, shh. Master Pugnacia, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. I have formed a pact with the Kingmaker of the Cradle of Light and mean to found a new nation in the hinterlands. Will you stand with me? So that is what I sensed in you. It was plain to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. But what is it that you propose? I want to protect our well. I want to make sure that nobody else has to lose what's most important to them, and I want you to help me. I will do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bonds may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return to Niall first to him. Indeed, I mean to return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Niall already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacia. Goldpaw will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. There! Niall gets back his first. And apparently we have to go back. Let's maybe do that really quick before we end. Let's go back to Niall. There. See what happens up there. Maybe he will point us to the next thing we should be doing. There.
Crevens?
You beauties, you bunny beauties. I've got my forest back, and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all the trees you want. Knock yourselves out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Apparently we can. Wait, Niel. Pugnacious had his king's bond stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jings!
Stolen? Jings? His kingmaker must be tearing the place to pieces.
Oi!
Aye, it wanted to, sure enough, but we taught it a little lesson. It won't forget. Goldpaw is safe for now. King's bond stealing is no mean feat, though. He didn't happen to be infusing things with an awful filthy fog, did he? Yeah, sort of purple aura. That'll be the horned one's doing then, right enough. The horned one? The old kingmaker of a place called Allegoria. A nasty piece of work, and no mistake. For some TB using the beastie's power would have to mean.
Aye.
Aye, I kinda see it being anyone but Doloran. He was the king that shared a bond with the creature. So we just need to go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job doing that, I'm afraid. Allegoria hasn't existed for 2000 or more years now. It disappeared along with the land on which it stood.
Golly.
So he's the king of a country that hasn't existed for centuries?
Ah!
What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever he is, I'd say he's looking to pinch people's king bones in order to try and bring the horned one back somehow. And if he does that, the whole world will be filled with the purpley fog before we can say we're doomed. So Pugnacious was right. He'll be trying to steal more king's bones. What are you looking at me for like that, man? Then we mustn't let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the horned one. We sure can't, but if we're going to stop him, we'll need the strength of an entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Then let's get to work, shall we? Time to get building, my hearties. Building! I heard building. Aye, sounds like a plan right enough. I'd best come with you. You'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon.
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dolls got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where did all these people come from? I see sky pirates, greenlings, even a few people from Dingdondel. They must all want to be citizens of your amazing new kingdom. That they must right enough, but how did the swabs even know to come a-knocking? You have to thank me for that, son. I didn't expect to see to turn up soon, so to be honest, I put word out on the street, you know. We thank you for getting the old furs back, like. That's more than we could have hoped for. All thing not of it, I ask only that teensy-weensy favor in return, that you make me your Minister of Finance. There we have a Minister of Finance already. There's none can pitch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. So we have a cook, we have a Minister of Finance. So if Niel is the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Batu the Minister of Defense? That's why I'm in charge of fighting, you mean? I like the sound of that good old deal, ha. Thanks for the host, Kason, by the way. I didn't hear the little bell sounds. But I see a host passing by. I guess I can be your advisor. I have a little experience running a country. I'm sure I can help you out there and there, here and there. Now you could be my chief consul. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Evan. I don't know if I'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you as chief consul. Haha. Well, alright then, chief consul it is. And the girl? By royal appointment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roland. No problem. Happy to see you finally taking lead. I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure if I'll be up to the job, but I have to try. And thanks to all of you, I finally feel ready to. I'll try my best for your sake and for mine. Flipman, I almost forgot. If you're building a kingdom, we need to probably try the name, ain't it? To make things official like. I've been doing some thinking about that. A name for the kingdom.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore.
Ooh,
Well, what do you think?
I like it. Mortyland would have been better. Evermore, huh? I like it. Oh, it's from an ancient story, the story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished it would last forever. Huh, fitting. Alright, Mr. King, you've named your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yahar!
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs! King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Wow.
I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
Shivers! That's what I got.
There's kingly you are!
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with ye to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. Just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
Chapter 4. Oh no, we have to talk to the little guy again.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me, the best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Who
Yes.
is that? Who is that? Save your progress. And I think this is going to be the perfect spot to wrap up today's episode, because I think this will start a new chapter. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. If you have comments or suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section below the video. If you have ideas or suggestions as well. I already said that. And check the description for links to social media pages, links to the Patreon page where you can support me, links to the Discord server where you can hop on and have a chat with us, maybe play some games with us in the future, who knows. And there should also be a link to the Twitch channel where I'm streaming a lot lately. And while you're on the YouTube page, please remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm trying to reach that big 1,000 subscriber mark, and every new subscriber helps me get there. And while you are helping me reach that subscriber goal, you will get notified when I post new content to the channel as well. With that being said, I will be saving the game and wrapping it up for today and saying to you guys, until next time, have fun and stay safe. Bye bye.